we have completed the fourth step. Come to the fifth step. 255.255, and if we turn on the 2 bits in step number 4, the value of 2 bits will be 128, 128 or 129, 192, because the power of this bit is 128 and the power of this bit is 64.0 in the fourth octet. That is the mask we will apply in the TCP IP wizard in the mask field, that is called the subnet mask now. Subnet mask. Step number 6, block size. We have discussed 3 methods of the block size, and you can choose any method. The block size will be 256 minus, deduct this value 192 from here, and it will come out 64. But we remember the 64 block size is same that was coming in the class C also, but this 64 block size is in third octet, not in fourth octet. While in case of the class C, the 64 block size was in fourth octet. We was dividing the fourth octet in case of the class C, while in case of the class B, we will divide the octet number 3. Step number 7 is starting of first subnet. From where first subnet will start, starting of first subnet. Zero dot zero, because this is the third octet and this is the fourth octet. Second subnet will start from, we will add 64 in third octet, 64.0. Then third octet, third subnet will start from 128.0, and fourth subnet will start 192.0. Addition of the block size in class B, addition of the block size in class B will be in third octet always. Addition of block size in case of class C will be in fourth octet always. Okay. In case of the class B, we are dividing in third octet via block size. Block size is a factor. Step number 8. Valid IP per subnet ID equal to 2 to the power n minus 2. From where we will take the value of the n? From step number 4. In case of step number 4, what is the value of host bit is? N equal to 14. That value will apply here, 2 to the power 14 minus 2, whatever is the answer. Last step, subnet ID range. Very careful, subnet ID range, because in case of the class C, we have only one octet, but in case of the class B, we have the 2 octet, third octet and fourth octet. First subnet ID, second subnet ID, we want to write here third subnet ID, and here last subnet ID. 172 and how much, 16 is given to you, and the first subnet will start from 0.0, 0.0, and the second will start from 172.16, 64.0, and third start from 172.16, 128.0, and the last start from 172.16, 192.0. ID, we have written the NID for all the subnet. NID. Now, after writing the NID of each subnet, we want to write the broadcast ID of first subnet. The broadcast ID of first subnet will be -1 from the next NID. -1 from this value. The -1 from this value will be 172.63.255. It's -1 from here. And similarly, for second subnet, broadcast ID will be 172.16.127.255 -1 from 128.0. And similarly for the subnet third, 191.255, and the last will be 255.255. And we have written broadcast ID for all the subnet IDs. Broadcast ID, broadcast ID, and broadcast ID. First valid IP of first subnet is 172.16.0.1, and the last valid will be 172.15, 16, not 62, 63.254. 172.16.64.1 and 172.16.127.254. 128.1, 191.254 and 192.1.255.254. First valid and last valid. First valid IP, last valid IP, that is valid IP range. Valid IP range. First valid, last valid, first valid, last valid, first valid, last valid. Any question? Muhammad, any question?
Should be the next.
Which one?